Up until last year, Marc Marquez had won every Riders' Championship in MotoGP since his debut in 2013, barring 1 year in 2015, and even then, he was firmly involved in the championship fight. 2020 was the first time when he wasn't involved in the title picture in any form because of a serious injury during the season opener that sidelined him for over a year. In the ensuing period, there was a lot of speculation regarding his return, but it has finally been confirmed that he will be in Portimao this week, back on top of the Repsol Honda. The big question now is if he will still feature in the title fight. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Moto World, can Marc Marquez fight for the 2021 title? Marquez began by giving his reactions to returning to racing. It's a great feeling to be returning to MotoGP with my team and my bike. We have been working very hard to achieve this, many hours in the gym and with my physio Carlos. We would have liked to have been in Qatar, but finally my doctors advised me against it and I listened to them. Marquez had already tried to return just 1 week after his injury, which further complicated issues and prolonged his recovery period. Marquez elaborated on the due process followed this time around. I have really focused on listening to the doctors and understanding my body so that I can return to MotoGP and do what I love. I have a little bit of experience in Portugal, but the aim of this weekend is to work well. Step by step, we are coming back, and this is very positive after a long period. All eyes will now be on Marquez this Sunday when he finally races again. Repsol Honda team manager Alberto Puig looked at the potential of the 2021 Honda bike as exhibited by Marquez's teammate Pol Espargaro. Despite some mistakes, running off track twice, Pol Espargaro finished only 6 seconds from the winner and just 4 seconds from the top 5. The potential is there. Puig further elaborated on this. The difference is not big. We are not trying to close a gap of 20 seconds. There are some smaller areas to work on to put everything in place together, and then we will be there. Marquez's crew chief Santi Hernandez went even further and looked at Marquez's preparation. Marc Marquez doesn't come back unprepared. Believe me, he's a professional through and through. Sure, this is a new challenge for him. He's never had one like this. But I am convinced that Marc has given a lot of thought over the last few months about when and how he will come back. He summed up his words by looking at Marquez's title potential in 2021. I don't know if it's enough to win the title. I don't know if I can trust Marc to do that now. But he won't be the one who will be doing the chasing. He won't be in the midfield either. I'm sure about that. Fast feed. Honda's factory rider Pol Espargaro has confirmed that they left Qatar with good information but without the results they were looking for. He added that Portugal gives him a chance to understand the Honda more because it will be the first time not riding it in Losail. He's also very excited to have Marc Marquez back in the box. He is the reference in MotoGP and working with him will help them to raise their level. Petronas Yamaha's Franco Morbidelli feels that every race is different, so they will have to wait and see how they are once they are out on track in Portimao. He added that they have the data from last year and they know that they were fast, so at least they will have something to use as a comparison. Ducati's sporting director Paolo Ciabatti has stated that they are happy because Johann Zarco was a gamble by Ducati when nobody was considering him at the end of 2019. He further thinks that Zarco will be a protagonist throughout the championship in 2021. Retired MotoGP triple champion Jorge Lorenzo has stated that Petronas Yamaha's Valentino Rossi has disappointed him, as well as his fans, because a lot is always expected from Valentino. He also hopes that it's a one-off happening and suggested that Rossi never did well in Qatar and better circuits will surely come. He also revealed that Pramac Ducati's Jorge Martin reminds him a lot of Casey Stoner, also because of his aggressiveness and because he brakes very late and leaves the brakes very decisively. He also feels that Martin looks a bit like Lorenzo himself in the riding position in the middle of the corner. Jorge Martin, meanwhile, has reaffirmed that the Ducati is the best bike he ever rode because you can push like hell. You can go to the limit in an unbelievable way. You can brake really late. You can turn so fast, added Martin. Former MotoGP rider Andrea Dovizioso has specified that the 2021 Aprilia is an easy bike during his one-off testing appearance for the team. Tech 3 KTM's Danilo Petrucci feels that maybe his size is too big for the bike because he was looking at some photos and it's like a Moto 3 photo. He added that for a few laps it's okay compared to the other riders, especially when they have a slipstream, but he can't even stay in the slipstream and this is a problem for the race. Indonesia's state-owned enterprises minister Erick Thohir fully supports the MotoGP event to be held in March 2022 in his country. Monster Yamaha's Fabio Quartararo has suggested that Portimao will be where they will see the potential of their bike. He added that at the moment, overtaking is much better than last year because he feels the limit and knows where is the limit. And he also felt good in overtakes and he could brake so hard and keep the brake on the edge of the bike. Can Marquez still fight for the 2021 title? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of MotoGP.